Hello, welcome to the queue. It is turn number 2 for the Commonwealth in France. It is Operation 8th Air Force, and once again we are ahead of Japan in filming, so Japan will not look accurate on the map. But it's only turn 2, so it's no big deal. All right, so the forces here, we had 13 to spend for the UK. They're going to upgrade an infantry, or upgrade a militia by an AA gun, 2 infantry, and save a buck. Calcutta, they have, or FEC, $5. That's infantry militia. Sydney is going to buy a infantry and save $1 because they had 4. Let's roll some tech for radar and long range aircraft. So that will be a 7 and an 8. And we got an 11 and a 4. So the opposite of last turn, but that's still good. We're successful on something. So we have stage 1 of long range and radar. All right, so no other dice rolled this turn because there's no attacks. Let's get on to some movement. Start at this side of the board. We're going to do our strategic naval movement here. At the transport in P70, grabbing the infantry and artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4 into British Malaya here. We're going to drop those 2 off there. We're going to slide this militia over 1. We're going to drive this motorized from South Australia back to Sydney. And that's pretty much it for there. Our fleet here, we're going to leave the light cruiser, the destroyer. We're going to bring down a heavy cruiser, a carrier with a fighter from P61 down into P70. The destroyer and the battleship will just cruise 2 over to I-10 from P60. And that is it for this side of the board. We're going to leave all this stuff over here. We have here in South Africa, the FEC transport comes out, grabs the anti-aircraft gun, 1, 2, 3 into I-7. They'll go and port in Maharashtra while it drops off that AA gun in South India. On this side of the world, we don't really have a lot to move. We're going to move this transport here out of Canada. It's going to grab the AA gun. The infantry just come across to, what is that, A21. Drop them both off in southern England. We've got our air transport in Gibraltar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into London. And we got our ships over here. We're going to take out our the British battle cruiser, heavy cruiser, light cruiser out of A23, and they'll come over to A21. I'm just going to try and get those into order so when I call them out it's a lot easier. And I didn't. I messed up the light and heavy cruiser, mainly because it's in the shadow. That's what happens when you film in the evening. All right, we've got 1 torpedo boat destroyer out of A21. It will come south, 1, 2, 3 into A44. And that is the extent of our movement for turn 2. Let's put out our stuff on the board, shall we? Down in South Africa goes, or Cape Town goes the AA gun. The upgrade will be here in South Africa, the militia upgrade. And that leaves 2 infantry to be placed here in London. And that's it for Britain. Let me grab the other forces. Coming over here to Calcutta, it's the same thing. We'll place an infantry and we'll place a militia in Calcutta. Down here in Sydney, we'll go the infantry. And that's pretty much it for the Commonwealth. Let's look at France. Let's roll their tech for long-range aircraft. They fail. They have $7. This is the facility turn. We're going to upgrade a minor port to a major, and we're going to build a seaplane base. So that's what we're going to do. Otherwise, movement, what we got here, this transport here in I-4 grabs the French infantry, 1, 2, drops them off in Somaliland, parks in M8. M8, there's 3 subs. They had 1, 2, 3 over into I-7. And the other sub will follow suit. 1, 2, 3. So from M1 to M8. That pretty much is it for France. We're not going to move anything else this turn. No, we're good. We're just going to leave things alone. Let's place our upgrade. And we're upgrading here in French Guiana to a major. And we're placing our seaplane base here in Marietta on the border of sea zones A48 and A46. I tried to do that last game, but couldn't get the job done. All right. That's pretty much it for France. As far as, I'll read off what changed. The sea zone A23 is 2 French battleships, 1 destroyer, 1 coastal defense ship. A21 is a light cruiser, battle cruiser, 3 heavy cruisers, 1 battleship, 1 torpedo boat destroyer, 1 transport, 1 sub, 3 destroyers. The other sea zones that changed, A44 is now French destroyer, 2. The rest of this is British. 2 British destroyers, a battleship, heavy cruiser, light carrier, tactical, light cruiser, and a torpedo boat destroyer. We added a gun to Cape Town, infantry South Africa. London has 2 infantry, 2 militia, 1 air transport. Southern England has infantry, AA gun, mountain infantry, seaplane, medium bomber, fighter. And the changes over here, Calcutta has 3 infantry, 2 militia. In Maharashtra is a transport. South India has a militia, AA gun, I-10 battleship, destroyer, and P-70 is light cruiser or light carrier fighter, FEC heavy cruiser, Anzac destroyer, light cruiser, Sydney infantry, motorized, and P-50 has the Anzac transport, Malaya, Anzac infantry, artillery, and then the FEC militia. That's it for the British and French turn 2. We do have different incomes now because of some acquisitions by the Germans. So the French are at 8. They spent 7, so they will be at 8 next turn. England, they saved 1. Britain did. They're at 13, so they'll have 14 for next turn. FEC, no change. Anzac, they didn't change either, so they're still at 3. They saved 1, so they have 4 for next turn. And that'll be it for the Commonwealth and France. Next up is Italy.